have an NFL game, right? National anthem. You have millions of witnesses throughout the country, throughout the world, right?
Of course.
Watch it on TV. So that is probably one of the few safe places in America for black men to actually hold a protest.
Right.
The cops ain't gonna fuck them up there. They're not gonna try to attack them
because you know
he could actually protest right there. Everybody's watching.
Yeah,
nobody can say there's some bullshit. There's some. He got a gun. He got this.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching. It's the most watched sport in the world. But in America,
right? In America,
that is probably the #1 safest place in America for a black man to protest. There's nothing you can do, right?
Right.
There's nothing a cop could do. There's no. Wow, shit, we've got 42 different camera feeds on this. There's no way we could steal this video.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's up, everybody? Happy Veterans Day.
If you want to give people any type of advice, it's 1-800-273-8255. Is that slow? Slow enough for me? Cool.
That's it. My man.
Thank you. So
Mike Fox.
Everybody take care of yourself.
Yeah, my man. Hey, look, everybody introduce themselves. So we got 3 airborne, 82nd.
Keep your feet and knees together.
Feet knees together. What you got to say, Fox? What they say? What they say?
Do what you got to do, airborne, man.
Do what you do, airborne
Death
all the
from
way,
above.
right? Airborne
Death
all the
from
way.
above.
So we death from above. So we got 3 airborne soldiers, all from 82nd, and then we got one from. You was in what? Kentucky? You was in.
First, man.
You was in Hunter first.
101st, he was at 2nd Armored Division, 3 deployments. Was it 3 or 2?
That's like almost like
3
JROTC.
deployments to Iraq.
That's almost like JROTC.
All right.
Gentleman had 3 deployments to Iraq. He's done a heck of a lot. Let's give him for his service.
I'm up there.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah. I mean, you did your thing,
Yeah,
and nobody would ever know.
service.
You know.
And I was going to joke on it on 101st.
I just picked you up off the street corner to bring you in here. Nah, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Hey, y'all understand?
We love you.
Y'all understand? Yeah, I love you, brother. I love you. It's much love, much love, much love. Fox, much love, brother.
All love.
Much love.
That's why I said it, man. Thank you very much for your service.
All of y'all. Thanks for y'all service.
Everybody here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of drinking tonight.
We've only just begun.
How they say? How would Ric Flair say it if he was in a veteran right now? What would he say? Woo! What would he say?
Ric Flair's all right. He'd probably be like, "We've only just begun," or
Uh-huh.
But Ric Flair can't know what to say because
He ain't never been airborne.
Just leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
Leave
We got
it at
so
that.
much we can talk about, but look, the whole time. I just want to say this because all of us feel the same way. Because like Ric Flair used to say, we limousine riding, we jet flying,
wheeling dealing, kiss stealing, son of a guns.
You know, we have fun,
That's
right?
what it is,
we
man.
go anywhere and we turn out. I don't know what the legs do. It always goes back to the legs.
Man,
but
Happy Veterans Day. That's all we can say.
Happy Veterans Day.
Yeah.
You got to cut them out.
But we have fun though, and so
strings though.
No. I mean, all of us.
The shoots.
Yeah, pick up the shoots.
Whatever we got. Let's go, brother.
But nah. I just wanted to do this show because, you know, all of us being veterans, all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world today, and you know, a lot of people, they don't understand what it feels like to be a veteran. And so I just wanted y'all to give y'all influence opinions on how it is as a veteran, you know, and let the people know, like, we're still normal people. We just the average, we're not the average everyday Joe, but we're just normal people, but we just got a different background. A different set of skills, like they say in Taken. You know?
It's a different set of skills. It's a different foundation. It's a different, you know, a lot of folks out there. It's the only thing I could say is for veterans out there is just use your resources and just go with the flow. And for the rest of society, don't look at people differently. It's just a part of what your society is.
Right.
They're the demographic that's a part of it.
Right.
If the veterans have certain issues, they'll get over it if they get the help,
Right.
just like anybody else. And but you have to be aware of it. But also the veterans have to be aware of it and stop worrying about the poor me syndrome. And I don't mean that to put anything down, but you got to take a breath and move forward.
Right.
You got to do what you got to do, but you also, you also have to realize there's some things you're never not going to see.
All day.
There's some things you're never not going to do, but that's a part of life. Life is what it is.
You know the craziest part about being a vet, to me personally, the craziest part about being a vet is you don't know who a vet is.
Well, no, you don't. You don't.
Right, like
None of us look like vets right now.
Yeah, like we like just average people. Like I
Average
know I'm
Joes.
extra unnecessary fancy with extra veterans clothes,
But we put in our time, though. Remember that, y'all. We put in our time. You know,
we definitely did that. But real talk wise, you can't tell a vet from a regular guy.
No, you can't.
Like you can be
Very
like,
true.
yo, my man sleepy, yo, my man talk crazy, yo, my man white, yo, my man black, my man
I'm
brown.
white. I'm white?
Definitely that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Surprise! She's crazy to me. I don't really. That's the part that gets me. That's the part that gets me. So like,
you didn't know.
People throw
You
like
didn't know.
racism.
No, I'm ugly,
The
but I was
word-
hoping I wasn't white, too.
Yeah, I know you want to be black.
You
It's
are
not your
white.
fault. It's
You
not your
didn't
fault.
know.
It's
Now
not your
you
fault.
know.
You want to be black because you know me. And I'm
Black is beautiful, man.
No, maybe real beautiful. What's up with that part? All right,
I don't know
but
about
honest,
real, but black is
right,
beautiful.
right. Fuck all that. It don't even count about the color. That's just crazy. That's something
Yeah,
that we learn about vets. Like we learn
Right.
to love each other.
Right,
It's brotherhood.
right. No
Like,
question.
that's something
no
that
matter what
nobody
race,
knows.
culture, anything.
That word is camaraderie.
It was
Camaraderie.
personal beef
No.
between me and Mike.
Yeah, that's the part that you're gonna get.
That's all. That's all that
But
was.
it's vet love.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course.
We'll talk about that
Of
vet
course,
love
of course.
disrespect later.
Of course, because y'all 82nd. I got a
We'll talk
comment.
about you being
80
a
dudes.
lady later.
80 dudes.
But your feet knees
It's
together.
all good. It's all good. I still got
I
love
roll
for
with
you.
Mike on that.
Yeah, you know.
Well, let's hear your.
You know, I got.
Because you're a warrior.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
a history with motherfucking 101st, so that's always a beef.
That's the
don't
jokes
matter.
on the
You know
road.
what I'm saying?
We're
So-
But that's the jokes on the road.
I
though,
mean,
right?
yeah. Oh, wait.
They sit back. So I got to take control of this.
See,
My
you
man's
know,
been to Iraq 3 times. I'm going to let him talk.
my man. All right.
Exactly.
Speak on it, young
Let's hear
man.
you, grown man.
I love
Yeah.
y'all motherfuckers, man.
strong as your weakest link, so you show.
I love y'all motherfuckers, man.
We gotta influence opinions.
Yeah, we definitely do. The whole fact we gotta influence opinion is off the simple fact that because we're freedom of that which we are fighting for. So
Right.
we're all vets that stand upon our influence opinion.
Right.
We have the opportunity to have an influence opinion because we lived within that. Now you have multiple opinions.
Yeah.
You have multiple opinions. You're the host.
Right.
Mike,
So
you
I
have
definitely-
many of them.
Mike has a lot
you
of
allow
influence
us to
opinions.
talk crazy and different.
If you have views that I don't give a fuck about, that's why we
All right,
fucking
why-
fight.
Why are you saying
You
that,
see what I'm
right?
saying?
Why are you
Hold
saying
on,
that,
hold
right?
on. Let him
So
finish.
let me question this. You say Black Lives Matter.
Right.
I agree with
I'm
black, so-
just
so-
saying. I just
so-
use that
so-
because that's what's going on today.
Right.
Right.
Also, is the opposite of it. So the white
Yeah,
supremacists,
the supremacists.
They
have a right to do what the fuck they want to do as long as it's going against the month. You know what I'm saying? Going with the laws.
So you
Right.
with that? Either way.
Either way.
To say what they want.
Respect.
Why the fuck?
I
Why?
wouldn't
Because
mind
I'm black, the white people can't say what the fuck they want to say.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
Motherfucker, we went through the same shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And
well,
I'm with you.
But the problem, I think
I got battle buddies that believe certain different shit than me.
Yeah, I agree.
But we still fucking like this. You understand?
Yeah.
And that's
y'all
why
never
we
die
do
by
what
it.
we do. And that's why half of y'all motherfuckers don't understand what veterans got. We got camaraderie.
All right, listen to me, Chris.
Go
But the
ahead.
part that gets me about that whole thing, me personally,
Yeah.
is that you hear people say that because they're kneeling, so they're kneeling for a cause that's about black people dying from
Yeah.
murders
Yeah,
or
yeah.
shit they're not
The
getting crime
cops,
for.
the cop shit.
Exactly. It might be
Yeah.
Cop
cops.
shit.
For whatever reason that the
Right,
United States
right. You
or
got
the
it.
government is not giving
You
them
got
the
it.
arm.
You got
So
it.
they're kneeling for, like, so I played sports,
Uh,
and when somebody kneeled in my book, they kneeled because somebody was hurt, right?
right.
Right.
So right now, Kaepernick was the person. Nobody kneeled at the
Well-
top. And a year later, just hear me out. A year later, people kneeled, but he kneeled because somebody was hurt. Which those people, somebody was hurt, was black people, right? So right now, he kneeled for that, and then a year later, every people was kneeling. So me personally, just hear me out, and I'll let you respond. I want you to.
Yeah.
Is that I personally think that it was a few that kneeled, and then Donald Trump, our president at this present point, put a microphone
Orange
on
Cosby.
it and asked
Well,
them,
yeah.
and
He
hold
had
on,
the
hear me out,
flash shit.
and asked them to kneel on a bigger platform and say, "You're kneeling for you son of a bitches," or whatever names he called them, whatever.
Is there
Yeah,
really a
you-
bigger platform than the NFL?
Right. You put these people on a bigger platform. But what I really wonder to you is, and this is the question, it's not really
It got
about,
out of hand.
It's not really about what Trump did, because I think
It got
was
out of
a
hand.
or two choice, and I guess they got out of hand of the people that
It
did
did.
for
It did.
For my
It
opinion, my question to you is, when is the propaganda of you being a vet too far? Because you was willing to die for it.
Well-
what was it too
Well,
far? for
it
you?
doesn't. It
What was it too far for you then? What was it too far for
too
somebody?
far as what?
Somebody's opinion too far for what you were willing to die for? What is
Well,
it too far?
I could answer that in two parts because so far, kneeling for the national anthem or
Yeah, but
kneeling.
you're talking about that. When is it too far?
Okay,
Let 'em finish.
I could finish. I could do it in two parts. It's kneeling. That's completely within anyone's right. They have the right to do that. People have the right to do that. I respect it. I wouldn't do it because it means different to me, and I have no choice. I have to stand for it. But I would stand for it willingly. But
When is it
as
too
far as that, when it's too far is when it hurts other people or when it infringes on other people's life. And Colin Kaepernick and anyone else that has kneeled during the national anthem has not infringed on anyone else's life. Gee, did it piss people off because they're like, well, I don't like the way they disrespect the flag. It's kind of funny because the people that are crying about it have never even been in the military. Most of them have never been in
back
the
to that
military. Question: When's
I
it
hate to go
enough is
back
enough?
to
Is
the
freedom of
president.
speech is freedom of speech. You have the ideal of what the flag means is a choice of whether you want to stand or kneel. It's a choice.
I think that changed within us all, right?
Yeah, it has changed. And Kaepernick did not do anything. He didn't make a huge. I mean, he wore socks at one point that offended other police, whatever.
Exactly.
But he didn't even. He had been kneeling for 3 or 4 weeks before they even noticed it.
All right, so this
'Cause he didn't make a
this
think
is
about
where
it.
I'm
Hold
at.
on. I want to say one thing.
And that's
'cause
where you came with the media.
Hold on. I got one person that just came in, and I want him to speak on that because we was talking offset, and we was talking to speak on that, and he had a whole totally different influence opinion on how.
Good morning, sir.
How
Grab your chair. Welcome to the club.
Hello, everybody.
All right.
Can you do us a favor like all the rest of us? Introduce yourself.
Yeah, he gonna do it.
Casino, After Bucks, song, artist, engineer, entrepreneur. I say it like that, entrepreneur. ART.
Negro.
Well, like my opinion on it, basically, like I thought to myself at night, like one day I seen everybody kneeling. Like as a man, like I was always taught, like you kneel before no man. So I thought to myself, like, yeah, except for God, you kneel before no man but God.
Yeah.
And he's not even man. Excuse me for saying that. You kneel before no one but God. But like when I thought about it on TV, you looking at the man who's standing up, his hand across his heart. Who do you think looks inferior, the man on his knee or the man who's standing up? They say you stand for something, you won't fall for anything. But
Right.
if you don't, vice versa, yeah. Basically, so on the levy scale of that, I'm like, if a man was to stand up for himself and actually voice his opinion, opposed to just being on the knee and actually voice out, you'll look stronger as opposed to you being on the knee trying to make an image for yourself.
Very true. I mean, what y'all got to say about
I
that?
respect your view.
Yeah.
I mean, from perspective of you looking at a spiritual standpoint, standpoint that is real. But we today are standing on Veterans Day. We standing because you was willing to die. I was willing to die. You was willing to die. Mike was willing to die. Less than 1% of us that joined the military.
Okay, if you want to be like
It's
that,
Veterans
like,
Day.
motherfucker. Well, it's certain people that think once you turn a certain age, you need to be in the fucking military.
I feel like
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that because I feel like that. I feel like that. That's my point of view. Right, but I'm not gonna cross the chains of those that could.
It teaches you certain things,
All
man.
I want to state is
Your
this.
core values.
This is what I'm stating.
Because it's
Core values.
No,
That's
a lot of y'all little young
let me state
motherfuckers
this.
that ain't
Can I
don't
state
have
this,
it.
please?
Go ahead, do you?
We all join the military for our own cause, whatever that may be.
Right.
And I thank the Lord we all did it because we are less than 1% of the population that done it. To have this man had his view, you a vet airborne.
Right. He was
You
able
are a
to
vet
share his
airborne.
view.
I'm a vet airborne. Use a leg airborne. No disrespect. No disrespect. Zip me out.
Yeah,
Zip me
yeah.
out.
But
I
everybody
thank
was
us
able
all
to give
for
their
that.
influence
War vet.
opinion.
Because we all have. He definitely a war vet. He definitely done more than I have.
Say that when
We do it. So, anyways, don't get discouraged, ladies and gentlemen. We're veterans. We're crazy. We've jumped out of airplanes. We've done a lot of crazy stuff. My man, he's went to combat 3 times. All of us have a lot of great stories. We're crazy. Everybody's crazy. Everybody is definitely crazy.
There's
But
nothing crazy about this. It's just influence opinions.